Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great privilege to introduce one of my dearest, dearest friends, sharing with us tonight some new stuff that's going to find its way on a DVD. Ladies and gentlemen, Anita Renfroe!
I like my dressing on the side. I like my sweet tea cold and on ice. I like kids with manners, men with style, customer service with brains and a smile. A public bathroom I ain't afraid to touch. I don't think that's expecting too much. I'm not high maintenance, I'm just low tolerance. 'Cause life's too short for me to tell you more than once. I say what I mean what I say, no ifs, ands, or buts. I need a man to understand that I'm not high maintenance, no, I'm just low tolerance. Anybody? Come on, sing the na-nas. Na-na, na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I like an honest day's work and politicians who don't lie. Factual news with no slant to either side. I like neighbors who are actually neighborly and friends who will let me just be me. A family who defends me even if I'm wrong, 'cause I've got opinions and they are strong. I'm not high maintenance, no, I'm just low tolerance. 'Cause life's too short for me to tell you more than once. I say what I mean what I say, no ifs, ands, or buts. I need a man to understand I'm not high maintenance, no, I'm just low tolerance. I'm not demanding, bossy, or diva-esque. Can I help it if I just so happen to know what's best? I'm not a high maintenance, I'm just low tolerance. 'Cause life's too short for me to tell you more than once or twice or 3 times. Say what I mean what I say, no ifs, ands, or buts. I need a man, let me hear you. I'm not, no, I'm just low. Life's too short for me to tell you more than once. I say what I mean what I say, no ifs, ands, or buts. I need a man to understand I'm not high maintenance, I'm yeah, na. Come on, let me hear you sing the na-nas, come on. Na. I'm just low tolerance. Yeah. Apparently some of you are as well. I'm so tired of guys saying, oh, you're high maintenance, you're high maintenance. I'm like, no, I just know what I want and you're not doing it. I mean, really, at a certain point in your life, you know what's what. Am I right, ladies? And you're just not going to tolerate that foolishness anymore. And people just say it's the hormones. No, I grew some brains. How about that? Anyway, so glad to be here. I just want to tell you guys, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I know some of you guys are from all over. Some of y'all from hotter places, like where we are right now in the Caribbean. It's hot. It's not hormones here. It is the atmospheric pressure here. And I just want to tell you one thing I have learned, especially for women who are on the cruise who are ample in this area. Some of y'all are sitting next to a small-chested woman. You're like, I'm sorry for you. Blessed in this area. Many of us are. And if you are blessed there is a particular problem that happens for those of us who are ample here. And that is, especially if you live in the South, you are never, ever, 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 ever completely dry up under here. Ever. So I just want to share what I've learned with you. You may want to take this home with you or maybe appropriate it while you're out here on the high seas. And that is, if you will just get you one of them ShamWows and roll it up. It absorbs 5 times its weight in water. You're going to be so dry. So dry. I love being out here on this cruise ship. And, you know, I just realized we're kind of rocking and rolling. I don't know if that's going to be funnier on the DVD or just confusing. We may have to sell Dramamine with this DVD. But I love being out here because we're kind of out of touch technology-wise. Isn't it great that your cell phone isn't ringing? Oh, man. So much technology. I have enjoyed, you know, just being kind of out of it for a while. There's so many things available now via technology. Used to, when we wanted to date somebody back in the day, we just had to go find somebody in the produce section or wherever. We had to, or date them at church. You know, church is a great place to find guys. Or not. They got crazy pickup lines in church. Guys that are trying to date girls in church is like, hey, I love that version of the Bible you're reading. Now we have things online. eHarmony. Any of you guys meet on eHarmony? See, that's what I mean right there. eHarmony's kind of a mystery to me. They have a new slogan. I don't know if you've seen it on TV. It says, date smarter. eHarmony, date smarter. Yep, that's what we should have done, shouldn't we, ladies? We should have dated smarter. I don't know exactly how you do that unless you hire a private investigator. That would be good. The only other way I know that you could date smarter is if you had that FBI aging technology where you scan a picture in and you see what they're going to look like 30 years from now. That could have been useful. I don't think eHarmony offers that. They also have a new one. I don't know if you've seen this one now. Christian Mingle. Have you seen that one? Isn't that kind of a weird name? Christian Mingle. Just like one consonant away from Christian Tingle. Insert your own joke there. Okay, anyway. But my husband and I both have cell phones, and what's hilarious is that my husband can't hear his ringing unless I'm standing next to him telling him it's ringing, which is a problem when I'm not near him and I need to get in touch with him, because I just have to hope that someone's standing near him to tell him that it's ringing when I'm not there. But he is completely capable. I don't know if you guys do this. He keeps it in his back pocket, and he occasionally will butt dial me. Completely a different definition of booty call than we're used to. But he will dial me, and so he doesn't even know it's on, but I'm listening in case he's like dying somewhere and I need to know the gasp, his last breath. You know, he wanted to tell me he loved me. So I've gone through this scenario so many times, I already know what I'll be wearing to the funeral and who I'm going to marry next. It's awesome. But I can just hear what's going on in the background, and because it's so near this area, there's some things going on back there that you shouldn't hear on the phone. Apparently you've had it happen to you too. But I carry my phone up here in my front pocket, which means I don't butt dial, I thigh text. Okay, that's what I do. And apparently, the phone is so close to my jeans, it's like smothered between my jeans and my thigh. It's sending SOS. It wants to get out. It wants to get out. But the problem is that I think the QWERTY keyboard, you know, where they're in line on, like from the 1950s, however they made that up, it's very unfortunate these days. I don't know why the I, the O, and the U are next to each other on the QWERTY keyboard. Have you noticed how many unfortunate texts you send because you can just with your fat fingers hit the wrong vowel. For instance, I often will be texting my husband and it will say, honey, I need you to go home and get that thing off the bed. And instead of the I, hit the O. Which gives him false hope for the evening. Super, super unfortunate. I'll tell you what, we have on our phones. How many of you have touch screens on your smartphone? Which, by the way, smartphones make me feel so dumb. They really do. They're smarter than me, and that's annoying. But the touch screens, what happens is, they'll respond to any touch, not just your finger. So you can be talking to someone in Arizona, and they say something that you think is really funny, and you smile. And you hang up on them with your cheek. Has this happened to you? I'm the only one? Okay, great. You do. And that makes you feel puffy. So, women don't like feeling puffy. But when we do feel puffy, there are levels. There's like, I can't get in my jeans today. And then the next level up is the sheets feel tight. Okay? And I've got a confession about my online life, and I know you've done this too. Have you ever responded to an email or a message from someone and typed in LOL, but you didn't? I have. It's like a little social life or Facebooking. LOL. Not. On this boat, I'm so excited. Have you noticed in your showers on this cruise boat, there is some sort of product called Elemis or Elemis. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Okay, those of you who've been to Nordstrom know this stuff is really expensive. But here you get it for free while you're on the boat. Well, not free. You paid for it. But what I'm saying is it's in big old things in your shower that you can squirt. So if you've been to Nordstrom and you know how expensive it is, the next time you come on a ship, you'll do like I do and bring empty 8-ounce bottles. It takes exactly 67 squirts to fill an 8-ounce bottle. Don't ask me how I know. Some people call that mooching. I call that good stewardship. Just fill. See, stewardship. Get it? Stewardship. And what's great about being on a ship is that about half the time, everybody here looks like either they're revisiting prom night or going on Dancing with the Stars. There is so much sequence on. Right here, ma'am, you could go on Dancing with the Stars right now. All you need is a spray tan. Seriously, you could do it. But I want to explain something in the high maintenance, low tolerance issue. Okay, guys think that women overpack. Can I hear from the guys here tonight? But guys giving us a bad rap because they don't understand everything that goes into the packing vector. So I would like to draw it off for you here tonight. Okay, because I know guys respond to, X's and O's and stuff on. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to call this the packing vector. It's very important that you understand that I didn't plan out enough space to write vector. Okay, anyway, packing vector is really... okay. Seriously, that's as close as a Baptist chick will ever get to a drug experience. Okay. You don't understand why we pack as much as we do. Plus, you don't understand why it takes us so long to pack. My husband will go to bed at 10 o'clock at night before we need to leave the next morning. I stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning with him snoring over there, trying to make decisions. Okay. I want to explain this to men, too. It's not that we're just slower or, packing challenged. It's because there's a very real thing going on in women's minds about leaving the house. And here it is. Fear of death. I'm totally serious. And all the women here are laughing, but they'll admit it if I get them in a room by themselves. Okay. Here's how it goes. In our mind, we're like, wow, my closet's a mess. I wonder if the plane, ship, train, or car might crash. If it does, some other woman is going to come in here and clean this up, and I don't want her judging me. That's how that goes right there. So next time, don't try to speed us up. We're doing some important work in preparation for our eventual funeral. Okay, so while we're packing and the fear of death is looming in our mind, we also have this packing vector. So it includes this. Which day of the week will I be wearing this outfit on? Okay? Day of the week counts because you cannot blow your best outfits in the first 2 days. Okay? So you have to plan for when you're going to bring out this awesome outfit, okay? Day of the week works. We also need to know what activity we're doing on that day. That will determine the pair of shoes that goes with that outfit. Not every pair of shoes that look cute are necessarily right for the activity. So we need to know the day of the week we're wearing this, what activity we are engaged in. How about this one? Who we're with that day. This counts for women because there's a cute factor involved, and if the lady that we're with on that particular day happens to be cuter than us, we're going to have to up our game, okay? Besides who we're with, it's going to be this, and this is number 4. Very interesting. For all guys, this would be number 1. What's the weather? Now, weather only counts as number 4 because it really doesn't matter. We can pile on more layers or take them off, but we have to figure out these 3 things first. For guys, it's just weather. That's why they look at their little weather app on their phone and then go to bed. That's it. All they need to know is the amount of coverage from here to here. Here's the next one, very, very important. The PQ puffy quotient, okay? I have to know how puffy I'm gonna be feeling that day. Did we eat Chinese the night before? Am I having PMS? This all counts, whether or not I can rock this outfit, okay? Then we have the LUTI. Can I live up to it? Every woman in here knows if you're choosing a red dress, some days that works, some days that doesn't. Some days you can't live up to a red dress, you need a blue dress alternate, okay? So, and then finally and foremost, and most importantly, is this one. How will I be feeling that day? This is the ultimate unknown. Every woman knows that on any given day, she could be in any mood. So we have to have 4 outfits that match our moods that day. And that's why it takes us so long to pack. I need all the guys here to go back and tell your brethren, explain it to them, okay? Or else they're never going to understand it. Now, we also need 1 suitcase just for shoes. Can I get a witness in the house tonight? Shoes are very important to a woman. The right pair of shoes can change your life. Just ask Cinderella. Wrong pair of shoes, no Prince Charming, okay? Very important. Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, her pair of shoes could transport her back home again. And any woman that has a pair of sparkly shoes that makes another woman green with envy, best day ever, okay? We love our shoes. We love great shoes, comfortable shoes. We love expensive shoes. We love shoes. And it starts early, right? Barbie taught us to love shoes. She had beautiful little plastic shoes. Now, they never matched because we always lost one, and so there was never a right pair. But she had cute shoes. And Barbie was so cool. Don't you think she's the coolest doll ever? Not like Raggedy Ann, like, which is how I am now. But at one point in my life, I wanted to be like Barbie, which she's so cool that sometimes she wouldn't let me play with her. That's how cool Barbie was. But what she had was these killer proportions. I don't know if you realize this, but they've done a study where they actually put her proportions on a woman who was 5'9", and her measurements were 36, 18, 33. Holy Scarlett O'Hara. That would be like from here up. That's like, I don't know, double in 5 inches on your body. You have to double. It's like if a snake swallowed a hard-boiled egg. Or 2 hard-boiled eggs. 2. And did you notice that none of Barbie's accessories were ever food? Ever. Did she even have a kitchen in the Malibu beach house? No. You know why? There was never like a Malibu dessert tray. That's what I wanted with my Barbie. But it wouldn't matter because her arms didn't bend. How's she gonna get the food to the mouth? Which explains why her body looks like that, okay? But the reason women love shoes is because shoes always fit, right? It doesn't matter if you blew your diet and didn't do your cardio and you just finished Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Valentine's in a big long run, your shoes will not judge you. They love you. Shoes fit. They're the only accessory that I know like that will just love you no matter what. Pants are not like this. Pants are annoying because they judge every ounce, every centimeter. They judge you. I don't know if all the women here know what I'm talking about when I say this. Fat pants. All the men are like, I don't get it. For men, fat pants, or you just let them go a little lower. Also known as maternity wear. All women have them, though. We have them in our closet. You know, they're like the most prized possession you own, all right? Because there's 2 kind of stages of fat pants, right? There's, I'm feeling a little bloated, can't get in my jeans today. That's one level. And the other one is, could double as a float in the Macy's parade, okay? Everybody, those are called EFPs, extreme fat pants, okay? Those are the ones where you know you've totally blown it. Even supermodels, I don't know if you know this, even if they're a size 00, they have fat pants that are size 2, okay? Everybody's got them. We live and die by the fat pants. And I keep them in a plastic container under my bed because that's where scary things go, is under your bed. When you were little, it was monsters, and you were hoping to outgrow them. Well, believe me, you do not want to outgrow your fat pants, okay? Keep them under. And I feel a need to give a public service announcement, especially to women who are my age and older. Leggings are not pants. So stop it. You know why? Because your thighs touch. Nobody needs to see that. If you take off your leggings and there's little pills right here in this area because it's rubbed together, stop it. That's not a good look. It's called kindling, okay? Also, stay away from skinny jeans if you're over 40. Don't care who you are. The problem with skinny jeans is that once you try to hike them about right here, they start dragging flesh with them. Till you get up here and you got a lot left over right here. Which cannot be described as a muffin or a mushroom top. It is like beluga whale blubber meets the Pillsbury Doughboy, okay? Leave them alone. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why clothes are sized the way they're sized. Does anybody crack that code? Anybody went to fashion school and knows why sizes are like a 12? What makes it a 12? There's nothing 12 inches about a 12 anywhere, okay? And I struggle with having to buy things that say L and XL. It makes me feel like a L loser. So, I have figured out how to fix that thing. If you take all those tags out and you turn them over and sew them in upside down, it says 7. of people in this world. There's people who love a perfectly clean house. Great, none of y'all are here today. And then there's people like me who know how to have a good time. Okay, that's the two kinds of people. The people who have a perfectly clean house are not on this cruise because they can't afford to leave their house that long to accumulate dust. So thank you for being in the right category. My mom loves to clean. She loves it. She lives for it. My mom cannot wait to get to the next load of laundry. I don't know if you have any people in your family like this, but my mom lives for the next load of laundry. In fact, she's the only person I know who treats laundry like a game of Go Fish. She will come through the house on a given afternoon and say, "Hey, I'm getting up a load of darks. You got anything?" Shouldn't that just naturally occur? You shouldn't have to get up a load of darks, okay? I'll be like, "Nope, I got a bra, 2 pairs of panties, and a white towel. Go fish." She loves to do laundry. I, on the other hand, will wait until I can't get the laundry door open. That's when I feel it's appropriate to do laundry, not a minute before. We also, in our house, go through a ritual some of you may know as pre-cleaning. We have people who come every 2 weeks to clean our house. And right before they come, we spend half a day It's crazy. I don't know why. We're willing to subject the people we love the most to this squalor, but not the cleaning lady can't see this. Like she's going to leave our house and go to the Starbucks and talk about us, you know. Those of you who love cleanliness and think cleanliness is next to godliness are probably going to be well represented in just this next moment. But there's many of us who think that a spotless house is a sign of a misspent life. So here we go. You, with your Clorox wipes and your scrubbing bubbles that you use to clean with you, have knocked off all the dust again, got me feeling like a slob. And you, with your pine sol pail, calling me out with your Playtex gloves. And you, wiping off the ceiling fan. Well, you can't wash me down with your liquid soap, 'cause I am not a germaphobe, and someday I'll be happy as a little piggy, and all you're ever gonna be is clean. Someday I'll be digging through my piles to find things, and all you're ever gonna be is clean. Why you gotta be so clean? You, with your clean freak pride and your box of Tide and your dirt fixation, you have pointed out my mess again as if I don't already see it. I keep the curtains drawn, trying to block you out, 'cause my house is a wreck, and I will not lie away again. I bet you could eat your dinner right off of your bathroom floor, but nobody eats in there, and you don't know what free time's for, and you don't know the joy of junk drawers. But someday I'll be flipping through my 50 scrapbooks, and all you're ever gonna be is clean. Someday I will have a million friends on Facebook, and all you're ever gonna be is clean. Why you gotta be so clean? And I can see you years from now with your Scotch Guard, with your Swiffer and Febreze, giving your spot removal opinions, but nobody's listening, washed up and ranting about how bubble bath leaves rings. Sorry that you spent life sanitizing things, but all you are is clean. so clean. Did you see I have a little chain over here? Yep. Did you notice this? This is called distraction. It's like, pay no attention to all the girth above it. You're getting sleepy. Okay, so tonight I brought my ukulele to pray for you guys. Not to play for you. Am I there now? As I'm rocking the boat? It's cause and effect. Am I making it happen, or is it just... Anyway, I bought this ukulele in Hawaii when I was there on vacation because that's what happens on vacation. You do stuff on vacation that you have no business doing. Like, I saw people playing the ukulele in Hawaii. I thought, I can do that. That's what happens. You come on a cruise, you get on vacation. Many of you, occupy a cubicle 94% of the time, and you're in your, lazy boy chair the other 6%. And all of a sudden, you get on vacation, and you think you can jet ski and rock climb and zip line through the forest and scuba and snorkel and hurt yourself. Anyway, women also go to these little islands. I guarantee you it'll happen. Like the day that we're on that private island, some of you will get your hair done in cornrows. You're looking around. You know somebody in your group is going to do it. You know the only person that looks good on? Bo Derek. That was the last person. And you'll do things. I don't do any extreme sports ever. I do extreme spa. That's my idea of a good time. There's my girls from the spa. Hey. All the girls back there, they've been doing my spa treatments. They've seen so much of me that they're not going to tell you about. They do. The one thing I couldn't figure out that the spa offers, and it's really great that the boat is rocking right now as I'm saying this, is acupuncture. Why on a ship? Who signs up for that on a boat? That's dumb stuff. But I got massages. Yesterday I went and got something done called what is it called? Inotherapy. Inothermy. Yes, I can't even say it. That's why I have them here to tell me what it is. And Kim did it on me yesterday. Bless her heart. We had to do a little counseling afterwards. I'm like, no, this won't happen to you. This won't happen to you. It's fine. It's my own fault. That's fine. Okay, so what it is, I want to tell you about it in case you want to do it the next couple of days. It's hilarious and interesting and disturbing all at the same time. They make you lay down on some little electrodes, and then they cover you up with some kind of clay, algae, something mask. I don't know. Whatever it was blue. It was like a Smurf belly going on down there. And then they hook up more electrodes to the front of you, and then they basically shock you. Not in a painful way. It's just a shocking kind of way. And all of your muscles involuntarily, contract. Sort of like you're in labor is what it felt like a little bit. But what it's supposed to do is, like, for those of you who don't even know what a crunch is, it does it to you. This is exercise I can get with, okay? This is my form of exercise. At one point, Kim says, how does that feel? I'm like, well, it feels like I might need an epidural, but it's good. It's good. She wasn't offering an epidural. She was just like, isn't it awesome? I'm like, wow, did they tell you to say that in your classes? Because, like, my back is bowing up as it's happening. But afterwards, believe me, the muscles had been contracted that I don't believe have seen any sort of activity in a very, very long time. It's great. You should go do it. You can pay to have this done to you also. Anyway. It was awesome. I have to say also on the ship, in addition to things, kind of in the category of things that you shouldn't be doing, I saw some gentlemen, and I don't know if they're from our group or not, out at the pool, not the adult pool at the other end, the everybody pool where everyone can see, in Speedos. I saw... It's an image I wish I could erase, but I can't. It's burned here now. And they were older gentlemen, and I appreciate the fact that they are fine with what time has done to them. I appreciate it. There's a certain form of freedom that accompanies that choice. But here's what I want to say. If you are of a certain age and wearing a Speedo in public, and you also are wearing a toupee, I'm sorry, sir, but you are wrong at both ends, okay? Just say no. Just say no. Many of y'all know that the ukulele is a very happy instrument, and they sing happy Hawaiian songs on it. It's kind of hard to sing a sad song on a ukulele. But what you may not know is that the ukulele is also a very legitimate rock and roll instrument. Oh, no. I want to rock out the ukulele before I sing this next song for you, to prove that it really, really is like a death metal rock sort of instrument. And many of you are saying, no, Anita, no one can rock the ukulele. Well, I'm about to melt your face off. Here we go. I know, seriously. I'm glad to see not all of you have known the Lord always. Okay. All the young people are like, we have no idea what that song is. Okay, so I'm going to play my 3 or 4 chords that I know, and I want to sing this song for you. I actually learned it in Hawaii. I believe it is a traditional Hawaiian medicinal song. Okay, so there will be no actual health information given out during the course of this song, but it's all true nonetheless. Here we go. Have you been feeling sorta out of sorts and you don't know exactly what's wrong? Seems that you're not quite up to par, but it's nothing you can put your finger on. Are you moody, lethargic, feeling blue, lacking vigor and vitality? Life has lost that joie de vivre. You can't reclaim your youthful energy. Anybody with me so far? Okay. Here. Are you achy, sore, moving slow, muscles weak with general fatigue? You're sitting on the sidelines of your former life, unable to enjoy activities. Are you burning, itching, is your vision blurred? Got liver spots and bleeding of the gums. Are you bloated with headaches and ringing in the ears and your heartburn that won't respond to Tums? Are you hairless, friendless, you lost your dog, your family moved and didn't let you know? Well, I'm here to tell your suffering can end today, and here's your word of hope, you just need fiber. Fiber's what you need. 'Cause when you're full of fiber, my friend, you are full indeed. You just need fiber. It's everywhere. Jamie Lee Curtis can tell you why and offer you a camera so you can share. Have you seen that commercial where she offers you a camera to share your fiber journey? What exactly are you supposed to be recording with that camera? You can get it in a liquid, powder, yogurt, or gummy to solve the problems that you're having in your tummy. Fiber can change your life, and I know this without a doubt. 'Cause honey, if you got enough fiber inside, then you can pretty much work it all out. People, they enjoy exercising. Put your hands down, you annoy us. I thought I needed to work out before we came on this cruise, so I started like 6 days before, thinking maybe I could make a dent. Too late. This is really, I think the other day when she was shocking me, Kim, when you were doing that thing on my stomach, I think it just solidified the gelatinous masses. You know, like when you fry meat and it just comes together. Seriously, Kim, it won't happen to you. It won't happen to you. The problem with me with exercising is I can't find any that I like. I mean, it all involves sweating, and I'm from the South, and we don't do that. We don't like sweating at all. Sweating seems like something you should solve with air conditioning, not go out and try to do, okay? It's the equipment these days. It's so difficult to understand. Have you seen treadmills lately? They used to have like an on-off fast flow button. Now they're like the Starship Enterprise, okay? You have to have a degree in computer engineering just to understand what they're asking you. I can't even find the start button. It's hidden somewhere. And it's like, if you're not smart enough to find the start button, you're not good enough to be on our treadmill. That's what I feel like. They also have settings I do not understand. One of them says, hill training. Where does that happen in my real life every day? I never go on hills. Interval training. Interval training for me means I walk for a little bit, I get off and get a drink for an interval of time and get back on. I don't want to interval train. Cardio intense workout. I'm like, no, that sounds like something that's going to happen to you at a hospital, and it's not on purpose. It's way too ambitious. I'm a Southern girl. I don't have that kind of workout ethic. I want a treadmill that says saunter, stroll, sachet. That's why I love the thing they did to me in the spa. It was like they were stunning my abs. And after all the pain they've caused me, it seemed like sweet revenge. This year, I turned 50. How many people we got that are my age or older? 50s? Yep, 50, 60. Yep. I'm beginning to notice things that are a little disturbing. The other day, I was washing my face. It was late at night, and I looked in the mirror, and I couldn't figure out exactly what was going on. But apparently, an eyelash can also turn gray. I don't know. Have you guys noticed? It's not just on your head. It can be hair just everywhere can turn gray. But I had an eyelash, and I thought, wow, maybe it's like a scout for the other gray hairs. It's in the lookout position to see if it's safe for the rest of them to come out. And I see you, sir, that you also had a scout, and it went back and told the other hair, retreat, retreat. In the magazines, they have little ads for, Juvederm and, hyaluronic acid to fill what they call parentheses around your mouth. Some of you have parentheses lines around your mouth. I'm getting them. Now everything I say is in parentheses. It's awesome. So if you quote me, make sure you put those in, because that's what's happening. They also now, this is the new trend in beauty, is putting fat back in your face. Have you noticed that? People, they say that's the key to looking young and fresh, is if you have your face injected, or they're just trying to get it to look like mine. Okay? I have had no injections. This is really a lifetime of 4,000 pieces of pie is what's going on right here. Yeah. Because that's your choice. You can be skinny and wrinkly, or you can have another pie and pluck those babies out. That's what I feel. Okay. But the new deal is where they take fat out of your body and inject it into your face. They either take it out of here or here and put it here, which is very confusing for the relocated cells. Because they're just used to being sat on. They've never had any real responsibility. Now they've got to smile and laugh. Very confusing. I mean, and what happens? Like, if they take it and inject it and the cells remember where they used to be, it's like, oh, Miss Renfroe, have a chair. Seriously, it's true. Many of you know that for my husband and I will be married this year, 30 years of hot, righteous monogamy. And for 20 years, my husband was a pastor. I'll just let that settle in for 1 second. I know, it's not right, is it? Whoever your pastor's wife is right now, she's looking real normal, I bet. Back when I was playing piano at church, we used to sing something called hymns. They're relics of a bygone era. And, they had lots of, cool words that no one understood. But it was awesome because we all worshiped together. And we read out of a book which kind of solidified the corporate worship experience. And I think they said at one point, man, we're tired of people just looking at a book. We need to do something different to get their heads up out of a book. So now we stare at a screen. Because we now sing worship choruses. Which I love, by the way. I'm not against them. It's just a little weird because they just are very repetitive. And for those of us who are ADD, we'd like other words than I love him, yeah, 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 yeah. I love him, yeah, 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 yeah. But a lot of the choruses now are basically, they just rip off the Psalms, right? And they stick like a word or two of their own in there. But basically, they're just borrowing from House of David Publishing. Which when he was writing them, they were the hymns of his time, So apparently we've run out of things to say, so we just have to go back and borrow his. But I understand why people are doing it. It's because really, if you don't like that particular worship chorus, you're never going to say anything about it because it's like blaspheming the Bible because it came out of the Bible, right? So it kind of shuts everybody up with their opinions. But it's not, super creative to go back. So Majestic is Your Name in All the Earth was from the Psalms. What about, Chris Tomlin, how great is our God, sing with me. Okay, the sing with me is his part. The rest is David. So, what is weird to me is that not all Psalms make good worship choruses. Like, a lot of the things that are in the Psalms don't make it to the Sunday morning playlist. Because David might have been a man after God's own heart, but he was also kind of bipolar, I'm not going to lie. He was up and down. If David was alive today, he would be medicated, like heavily medicated. I know some of you are questioning my salvation right now. It's okay, I promise. But I would like to sing a few for you that wouldn't make it to the Sunday morning hit list. I would like to start with Depressed David. This is Psalm 6:6. You can look it up. I didn't make this up. Oh Lord, I'm worn out from my groaning all day and all night long. I flood my bed with weeping and I drench my couch with tears. Everybody sing. Verse 2. This is from Psalm 5:7. Look it up. I didn't make this up. Because of my enemies, I'm the utter contempt of my neighbors. Those who see me on the street flee from me, trying to perspirate. That's like my Chris Tomlin, sing with me. I just added that. This is David raging on roids. Strike all my enemies in the jaw, break the teeth of the wicked. On the wicked he will rain fiery coals of burning sulfur, and scorching will be their lot. Kill him, kill him, kill him, oh Lord, kill him. Turn and sing it to your neighbor. Encourage them in the Lord. Now I would like to do for you Exhibitionist David. I will dance to the Lord with all my might in my loincloth. In my loincloth, I will dance to the Lord with all my might till I'm naked. Come on, everybody, turn to your neighbor and let them do it for you. Next Sunday when you're in church. Those words are going to come up on the screen and just, you'll be laughing and then we go like this. And I'll be like, look how touched she is at this time. Oh, I'm so glad that God made us human beings with the ability to laugh. Isn't it awesome to know that the joy of the Lord is our strength? I honestly don't know what people do that A, don't have a sense of humor, and B, have no idea who the Lord is, because in him is the strength and the ability to laugh, because you understand that you're not in charge of anything in your life. When you take your hands off the wheel and see that he's got your plans and he knows that they're good and he's working ever for your good, it means that you can dance in the middle of your mess. You don't have to wait until it's all sorted out and it's all fixed, but because you believe in him and that his plans for you are good, you can let go and enjoy your life. Amen. And that doesn't mean that it always feels good. I mean, life is tough, and there are really difficult things that happen. I'm sure if we had time to pass a microphone around in this room and let everybody tell their story, even in the last 12 months, that tragedy and sorrow will have intersected every single one of our lives. But let me tell you what the Lord is revealing to me in my life. I want to be a Romans 8:28 chick sooner. I want to not only believe that he's working for my good and that he knows his plans for me and that because I love him, he's ever working for my good. I don't want to just believe it 5 years from now when I can look in the rearview mirror and see how he works it out. I want to learn to believe it right here, right now, in the middle of my mess. So I pray that you also will embrace the joy of the Lord in every ridiculously tragic, sorrowful, hurtful experience of your life, to know that he is right there and he will never leave you, so you can dance in the middle of your mess. Amen. Anyway, for years, I've heard men in general complain about how long it takes women to get ready. Have you heard this too, ladies? Men have no idea. This is what a man does to get ready to go out the door in any given morning. Are you ready? Here's his whole routine. Here it is. And sometimes it includes a 1-second stop to determine if they need to. What are we talking about? 6-8 seconds at most? That whole thing. Women not only are more complicated, more complex creatures in general, but there's a lot that goes into making this possible, okay? It's very involved. There's science. There's algebra, geometry, chemistry, a little artistry. It takes a lot. And guys, for the most part, are never going to understand this. So maybe as an apologist for all females everywhere in the world, I would like to perform for you, as my last song tonight, Everything It Takes to Get Out the Door. My water warm, then I lather up and wash my hair. I rinse and repeat because it's there. I loofah to scrub dead skin off, then I moisturize it all, dry off. Then I'm staring in the mirror, and the truth could not be clearer. Every inch of me is aging, all that isn't covered up by what needs shaving. So I must get rid of body hair, shave and wax and pluck and smear with Nair. Calves, thighs, and then my underpits. I tweeze my chin and bleach my lip with mustache kids. I need to save for laser treatment now to permanently fix my epic unibrow. I brush and floss and rinse and spit. I whiten with the bleaching strips. Use anti-tarn or anti-black. Massage the gums to push them back. I wonder what my hair will do today. It's unruly. It will not obey. I dry it, curl it, spray it, straighten, comb it, tease it till I'm blue. But the hair will always win. It doesn't matter what I do. Is that a zit? Is that a gray? Is that a zit? Is that a wrinkle and a gray? All three at once. How can that happen to me today? I need a jar. I need some cream. This can't be happening. And so I open up the drawer and have my at-home skincare store. The jillion bottles I have bought to undo all that time has wrought. I own more than Sephora. I don't know what it's all for, but they told me that I needed it, so on with me. It came cleanse it, tone it, slap some serum on it. I exfoliate to keep the fresh skin on the top, and then I use some retinol cream that clears it off a sunscreen, so I will not accidentally tan. Found my cell phone. Hallelujah. Makeup will make me more than I am. My makeup helps me not look like a man. First I have to prime my face, hide my pores, then erase all the spots and circles that the sun and age have grown. Contour oh so carefully where my cheeks used to be. Cover with foundation that will match my own skin tone. I need to figure out who I will see today. Should I wear a pair of Spanx? Underwire lifts me higher. It's amazing the difference a bra makes. In a closet I just stand and stare because I don't have anything to wear. A million items, but I do not have a prayer until I see my fat pants hanging there. Yes, I'm done. Fini, I'm out the door. didn't know that I missed any. Oh, you're so blissfully ignorant. That's what I love you. All right. I'd like to do this song as maybe a listing for all of the ignorant men in the world of what a woman has to do to get out the door every day. Here we go. Sorry, we hit away. Try it. That was hilarious. That was actually to get out the door. To give relief to my kidney. Okay, sorry, we're gonna start it over. Sorry. I can do it. I can do this. Everybody pray. Nope, start again. I've never, wait. Pause it. I love you, but pause it, honey. Okay, thank you. I always have to go back and pick up the line that I dropped. So you guys are probably gonna hear this song 5 times. But you have to laugh every time at the line as if it's the first time you've heard it. So this is going to require deep acting skills on your part. Everybody turn to your neighbor and say, last 5 minutes, we can do it. Okay, here we go. All right. Then we're going to have to start it over because there's room noise because they were talking to each other. Nope, pause it. Get myself ready because this might go viral. I want to look good. Okay, here we go. Now. Do what? Did my dominant bosom just pull it over? You all know you have one, don't you? Know it before we go. Be like, let me perform for you the song. I know it in its entirety. Everybody. I gotta wait for y'all to stop laughing now. Stop it, you're ruining my video. Lord, what is her gift? My gift is saying what the rest of you are thinking you just want to know, you should say it. There are many apocryphal gifts that are not listed. In the canon of the Word of God that we possess. Somebody has to be the belly button in the body of Christ. I'm good. Turn that track off. Did you just upstage me on that?
Listen, when we sit on the porch, Marilyn Meberg at that place goes, just like that. I had to do it.
I've never heard it before, and now I will never be able to do the song without hearing you go, okay, I'm fine. Start again.
Am I fired?
You're perfect. Okay.
Once upon a time when I was just a little girl, I couldn't wait to grow up and rock somebody's world. Get a husband and his house and a happy family like the moms who made it look so easy on my TV. June Cleaver, Libby Walton, Claire Huxtable, Mrs. C, lovely ladies and their babies, even stepmom Carol Brady had it going on. Always right, kept it tight no matter what went wrong. Packed their lunches every day in a brown sack. Had supper on the table every night, Mac. Wore the pearls while they dusted off the knickknacks. Picket fits, perfect kids in time to chillax. But the writers out in Hollywood must be whack. Oh yeah, they kinda failed to tell us the facts. What they should have said is, hey, if you adopt or give birth, you move into the craziest place on this earth. It's called the motherhood. Hey, you got you some kids. Yeah, the motherhood. Your sleep life, it's the skids. You in the motherhood. Yeah, you in it for real. Don't let them hate you when they rate you in your mom-mobile. Here in the motherhood. We ain't afraid of your germs. Up in the motherhood, we straight up treat you for worms. We used to be fly shorties looking good, but now we're living crazy in the motherhood. When you were expecting, this ain't what they told you to expect. This is for the moms who need 4 hands and eyeballs in the back of the neck. Let me break it down for you, honey. Give you a reality check. Here we go. So now I wake up every morning, throw the hair up in a ponytail, catch 'em riding dirty, swipe it, shove it in the diaper pail, throw OJ and Fruit Loops in their general direction with gummy vitamins to help them fight off infections. Check the homework in the ear dirt, Pepper soccer today. Bounce them out the door so we won't be late. I drive carpool at least 20 times a day, recite the house rules. I'm loading laundry every day and every night, fool. I can name every vaccine they ever had, and I can sniff when the milk jug is going bad. I know where stuff is before they even ask me. It's Mom ESP. I clip coupons every week and take them to the